So this is an unfiltered video of a road trip to Gracefield Island where we have our Solace project. So that is the Lekki Expressway, and this is Chevron headquarters. It's also a major landmark when you are coming to this place. It's located in Lekki. So this is a straight road down to Gracefield Island, and this place is Chevron headquarters. This is where you have the Chevron headquarters. They have a large chunk of land here, and when this area was first established, they were the first settlers, so that is why it's named after them. So this is still it. This is still, part of their headquarters. And people who know Chevron know that Chevron is a small community. It is not big at all, right? So this expansion was really necessary because there was still demand for land, housing, and commercial purposes, and there was none available. So that is an estate. It's called Legacy Estate. And we also have a mall here. This is the mall, and this road here leads you to Chevron alternative route. That is Atlantic Center. And we also have an estate there. That was UBA Bank. So you see that here is it's a full-blown area. People who know Chevron know that is a highbrow area in the area of Lekki access, right? So this road still leads you down to Gracefield Island. It took us less than 5 to 10 minutes to actually get to Gracefield Island. That's to let you know how small the community actually is, right? So we're still going. Down this road, you will see that we have Prince Ebano supermarket. And one thing I like about this supermarket is how they are strategic. They understand population influx and the trajectory of how people come into a particular area. So they have come here to position themselves. I won't be surprised if they already have a plot of land inside Gracefield Island, so that when the population influx start coming, they're already positioned, right? So this is one of the supermarkets along the Chevron Drive. We also have a couple of restaurants too, and plazas and all of that. So we are approaching the end of Chevron just before the expansion begins. So this is another estate. It's called Lekki Paradise. That's Redeem Church. This is Lekki Paradise Estate, and this is where the Chevron that we all know, this is where it stopped. It stopped with this estate. So we're going to go further for you to see where Gracefield Islands. Of course, when you start seeing these big trucks, you know that there is definitely a lot of drilling and all of that, right? So yes, this is Gracefield Island. Like I always say, it is the last expansion zone of Chevron. So this last expansion zone, it was really necessary. Like I said, there was still demand for land and houses, considering that Chevron is a very small, community. So that is what baited this expansion zone. So this is Gravitas Shoreline. So they are in charge of this particular project, in charge of the dredging, sand filling, and all of that. So that's an office you can come to make any inquiries about the island. So we have a lot of work being done here, but this particular island, they started the work from inside to outside. So you see the entrance as you're entering, it's looking like nothing is happening. But when you get inside, there's a police station, there is ATM, there are banks, there are supermarkets. It's literally like an ecosystem on its own. Everything is inside this particular place, and that's what we have at Chevron. So if you look closely, you see that there are houses there. So this island is literally surrounded by houses. So there are houses all over it. So you see what I was talking about? You see the road? They started the construction from inside down to the entrance. So like I said, when you get inside, you get police stations, supermarkets, everything. There are serious constructions going inside the Gracefield Island. So this is the drainage. So very soon they're going to do the interlocking and every other thing. So that is our Solace project down there. That's our Solace project. And good thing is, it's very close to the entrance gate. Perfect for commercial purposes or residential purposes. So we have plots for residential and we have plots for commercial purposes. Anyone that rocks your boat, you are welcome. So I'm going to take it up from here. Hello, so this is me on site. So I hope you're able to find the road tour very detailed. I tried as much as I could. So now that we are here, this is our project in Gracefield Island, right? It is called the Solace Commercial and the Solace Platinum. It consists of a residential and a commercial plot. So if you want to build, you can go for the residential. If you want commercial purposes, you can do the commercial, like hospitals. You want to build schools, you want to build a supermarket, gym house, car park space. These are things that you can consider building, because this island is going to be like a whole ecosystem on its own. It's going to have a lot of people from all walks of life, so they will need, you know, all this variety of commercial and residential. And even if you don't want to build, you can also buy to resell later. I mean, it's a great investment, considering that prices here have not reached the peak of how it should, because of course it's a developing island. It wasn't actually like this when we started. We brought in this project years ago. I mean, the development has gone over the roof. You saw that we're still trying to fix the entrance road, and workers are always on site 24/7 while we're trying to develop here. So it means that even if you buy now and you do not want to, you don't have any intentions of building any commercial purpose or residential purpose, you can also resell to people who would want to use that. Okay, so I'm going to be flipping my camera right now and I'm going to be walking you through this amazing project. So this is the perimeter fencing of this project. This is it, and this is the gatehouse, almost ready. So this is it. So let's go inside and see what it looks like. So a lot of sand filling have been done here. I mean, when we came here, it was full of water. Of course, you don't expect less because it is a waterfront project. So this is what it currently looks like now. So we've done a lot of sand filling and dredging. And the amazing thing about this project is that those houses, you see that estate you're seeing behind there, that is a Northern Foreshore estate. This is a very prominent estate in Lekki. So it's not like you are going to be here and there's no development here at all, right? You are surrounded by people who live here. We're just behind the Northern Foreshore estate. This is, we are just behind them, right? So, and this is a very prominent estate in Lekki. For those who know it, you can also Google it. So this is our project here. So once the gatehouse and the perimeter fencing is done, we would be starting the internal road project. And of course, we've been allocating clients. We allocate clients, very fast allocations. We can allocate you even before you make payment, just for you to know where your payment, your land is going to start from. And make sure you're satisfied with it before making any monetary commitment. So the Gracefield Island is like the last major expansion zone of Chevron. And this island is actually a legit island. I know that recently there's been, in fact, government have put up a news that they will start reclaiming illegal islands, right? So this is not an illegal island. This is actually in partnership with the Lagos State government, with the federal government, not just the Lagos State government. We have all the necessary approvals for this. And when we brought in this project into the market, that was early this year, about February, March, it had a C of O. Just 2 months ago, the governor's consent came out. That's to let you know that we're working towards title perfection and we want to give our investors the very best. Okay, so this is the last expansion zone of Chevron. If you're looking at getting something at Chevron, and people who know Chevron know that Chevron is like a very small community. To get a land to do anything in Chevron, it's almost impossible. So this last expansion zone was very necessary to expand more of what we have in Chevron and all of that. So if you need a land here, I would really advise you to really get on board fast, because the prices will not remain the same forever. If you come into this place to get a land here, it is very hard. You must go through rigorous processes to make sure that you are fit to get a property here. And this project is just giving individuals who are interested in getting something at Chevron the opportunity to get something here seamlessly without going through the hustle of, you know, getting all the necessary permits and documentation and all of that, right? And we have solid documents for this project that you can do your due diligence with. Of course, you must do your due diligence before you get into this place. All the documents are available for your verification. So if you need something in Chevron, this is a very, very good deal, right? I've shown you what the landscape looks like. It is very promising. Chevron is a prominent area in the area of Lekki, Lagos, for those who know, right? It houses the biggest Chevron headquarters. Yes, the one you know, oil and gas. Yes. So getting something here, it is really nice. We have residential and commercial. I've talked about that. The prices, I'm going to put in them in the description box. It has up to 12 months payment plan, 30 million naira initial deposit. So you just have 12 months to clear your payment with no hassle, right? My name is Joanne, and if you need something here, my details will be in the description box. Everything you need to know. Please do not forget or do not hesitate to get in contact with me. Any further inquiries that you might need, any questions you want to ask, any questions, basically any inquiry, any concerns, any contribution that you might have towards the development of this project, and you would like to key into something like this, please do let me know. The numbers are there. Kindly give me a call or send a WhatsApp message for clients that are not within Nigeria or can't get me through the normal phone call, and I'll be more than available to help you get the best deal here in this project. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.